Chad Erisman, software development manager. So I started in retail and in technical support at a small ISP while I was in college. Kind of gave me a good understanding of how non-technical people use technology. Went from there to sales and sales management, so that was fun. Then I went back to school, got my engineering degree, then started doing hands-on development, and went from there into management. But that gave me the a nice deep technical expertise. I would say my responsibilities here, think of an engineering team as like a crew that's building a complex architecture. My core job is to deliver top-tier products on time and taking care of the people that are doing the heavy lifting. With aerospace and defense, failure is not really an option. It's not an inconvenience. You're dealing with stuff that's going to be touching on safety or even national defense. Every line of code has to be traced back to a well-defined and verified business requirement. It essentially comes down to, if it's not documented, tested, and verified, it doesn't ship, it doesn't go to production. High quality documentation, it has to be clear, concise, maintainable, and it has to be a living document. And it can't be written for the author, it has to be written for the reader. It's got to define the why. Good code's going to define the what, but good documentation defines the why. Why was a decision made? And the whole goal is so that a future engineer doesn't have to, guess or try to reinvent the wheel. The code we write, it directly supports, the operators out there, defense assets, people who are using it in the field on critical systems. And then you pair that with, an environment here where we really trust the engineers to solve the complex problems. Everybody kind of steps up and helps each other when challenges arise. You get all that, and it really helps people be motivated and be proud of what they built.